Good morning, everyone. Today is day 3 of this journey back to getting strong again. So here's the thing. You cannot out exercise a bad diet. Okay, you just can't do it. You can't out exercise a bad diet. So today, one of my biggest focuses is going to be on my diet. We're going to take a look at macronutrients. So what are those? That is your protein, your carbs, and your fats. And I will try to make this as simple as I possibly can. Your protein builds and restores your muscle. Okay. So that's why it is so very important for people that are runners, people that are lifting weights, or people that are just aging or around my age, that we get that protein. Now, I struggle with that. Like, I really struggle with that because I'm not a huge meat eater. And obviously, meat is the primary source for protein. So I'm having to look at other options. Okay. Eggs are good. I do like eggs. Peanut butter is good. I love peanut butter, but not too much because it can be high in saturated fat. There's a peanut butter powder that you can get too, and I hear that that's pretty good. I may look into that. Then you do things like lentils, beans, okay, all those. That is protein. So we need protein. Okay, we got to have that. The second macronutrient is your carbohydrates. Okay, carbohydrates are your energy source. It's just the fuel that gets you going. Those are your things like breads, pastas, rice, that kind of stuff. And then the last one are your fats. Okay, fat is absolutely necessary. Fat is necessary for brain health, for hormone health. Fat is so important, but it needs to be good fat, not bad fat, because not all fat, just like not all protein, just like not all carbs, are created equally. Okay. Some of them are good and some of them are not so good. So we are striving for a balanced plate. So if you picture like a plate, we're striving for a balanced plate. All right. So I'm going to show you what my macro count is, and this is to build muscle and lose fat. Now, this is personally created for me by my trainer. This is what she is recommending. I trust her, and this is what we're going to try to do. So let me show you what mine looks like. Here are the macros, and here is a sample meal: breakfast, lunch, and a snack, and dinner. Okay, that is a lot of protein. That's a lot of protein. I will have absolutely no issues getting the carbs. No issues whatsoever getting the carbs. But the protein, that is going to be the struggle. And making sure that I'm getting good fats and I need to watch the fats in my food. So listen, that's a lot of stuff. So, keeping track of all that, but I'll tell you something that I found, and I really like it, and it's called the MyFitnessPal app. MyFitnessPal. It does have a free version, but if you do the paid version, you get all the access and benefits to it. But it will show you when you put in your food, and it even has a feature where you can scan the labels and it'll just automatically upload it. And it will show you macros, it'll show you protein, carbs, and fat. So it'll show you that. And it'll keep track of what you're doing that day, and it'll show you where your calories are and what you have in those. So that's another thing, is calories. So not only do we have protein, carbs, and fat, we also have to take into account calories, because not all calories are created equal. Okay. Someone once told me, don't drink away your calories. Don't drink your daily calories. And I used to be so bad for that. Like, I would say, I don't care if I have food or not, I just need pop. And I am a pop addict. And that is probably my biggest weakness, is regular soda. Coke, Pepsi. I don't like Pepsi. That is probably my biggest weakness. Soda, Coke, Mountain Dew, all that stuff. Not the diet. I absolutely hate diet pop. I don't like the zeros. I just don't. So we go to water. Okay. We have to make sure that we are getting water. Why do we need water? Well, on my in-body scan, 55% of my body was water. If 55% of my body is water, then I need to be replenishing the water. Okay. So not only do I need to replenish my body with water, drinking the water will help to flush out the toxins or the lactic acid and stuff that's building up in your muscles from working out, from exercising in general. Water also helps to relieve fatigue. It helps to boost your energy. And so we're going to be drinking the water. Now, I probably won't, the only plain water that I like to drink is alkaline water, the more basic water. So if I'm doing a regular water, then you better believe I've got my emotional support cup right here. And in my emotional support cup, it's going to have water packets, water packets. The ones that only have like 5 or 10 calories, maybe even 0, whatever I can find, whatever I think tastes good, whatever will help me to get that water down. Okay. So get your water down each day. Good stuff right here. So the focus is keep track, find the easiest method. Okay. I remember when I used to sit down and write stuff down in my notebook, what I ate and all this. There is something to it. As aggravating as it may seem, it is holding you accountable. It's holding you accountable. When you physically write down what you're eating, looking up your calories and so on, or you're physically using an app where you're having to take the time to put in what you ate or scan it and let it upload what you ate, what you drank, that is holding you accountable. Okay. And like I said yesterday, in the first 2 weeks, everything that we're doing, this is a learning process. This is completely learning. We're not going to have it perfect. We're going to mess up. We're not going to do things right. And you know what? Isn't that just like the same thing with Jesus? Jesus knows that we're going to mess up. We're not going to do things right. And he still gives us chance after chance. Well, guess what? With fitness, you get chance after chance after chance. So if you don't get it right today, you reset and get it right tomorrow, or try to get it right tomorrow. So keeping track of what you're eating, your calories, your macros, your protein, your carbs, your fat, that is holding yourself accountable. That is so huge. And like I said, the first 2 weeks, you are forcing yourself to do it. Like you're completely forcing yourself to do it because you're learning. Okay. And then as the time goes on, you will learn more about which foods are high in protein, but not a great source of good fat, which foods are good carbs, which foods are bad carbs. So we need all three. Okay. We need all three. Okay. I know there's a big push for the high protein, no carb, high protein, low carb. And that absolutely completely works for people. Everything can work. But we want a healthy, balanced, strong body. So to have a healthy, balanced, totally functioning, working body, all organs doing what they're supposed to be doing, all muscles doing what they're supposed to be doing, we need a balanced meal. Okay, so we need carbs, we need protein, we need good fat, we need all of that to give us a balanced body. You want a balanced body? Eat balanced food. You need to exercise. So, it's really simple. We've got to move. Okay, we've got to move. We've got to move. Now, does that mean that you're going to go in the gym and start pushing 50-pound weights? No, absolutely not. You need to move at a level that challenges you enough, but doesn't cause injury. Okay, and you need to talk that over with your doctor, your personal trainer. You don't need to be trying to do this alone, especially if you're just beginning. You do not need to be trying to do this alone. You totally need a support system. Okay, I can help you. Reach out to me. K Fitness, wonderful ladies. They've got multiple trainers that are there all day long, some there in the evening. So if morning's not working for you, if midday doesn't work for you, evening there's going to be evening there. We have the YMCA. I have a wonderful friend that teaches fitness classes there, and he would love to see you come into his class, Mikey Pinson. And so even if you don't live where I live, you are always going to have options. You are always going to have options. The hardest part about any of this, the hardest part about any of this is overcoming this right here. This right here, your brain, will absolutely stop you more than any physical thing that you have going on, anything. Your brain. Your brain will absolutely 100% stop you. This is why we need a support system. Whether it just be one person that we can talk to about our fitness journey, okay? Or whether you have an entire group. I had someone reach out to me and say, I think I'm too old. Honey, you are not too old. You are not too old. There is an old saying, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. Okay? If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. So if you don't use your muscles, you're going to lose it. If you don't strengthen and take care of your bones, you're going to lose it. If you don't eat well and take your vitamins and all that stuff, you're going to lose your health. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. Plain and simple. So, goal for today. I will probably be doing some kind of walking or cardio. I may go to class this evening. Not sure, but I have to travel today. So, my big focus right now is my food. My food. How do I get my protein? How do I get those good carbs? How do I do all that? So, I'm excited. I'm excited to be going on this journey, but I'm excited to be going on this journey with you. So, if you are following along with me, like and subscribe to my channel. Like and subscribe to my channel. That way you get updates when I post something, whether it be a longer video or it be a YouTube short or something like that, or a short video. Just, like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me. Click follow me, and reach out to me. If you have questions, if you want to know more about things that I'm talking about, things that I'm posting, and if you want to talk to me personally, reach out to me. I don't care one bit to talk to you about my journey and what kind of journey that you're starting yourself. I don't care one bit to talk to you about my journey and the journey that you may be starting yourself, or the journey that you're already on. Let's go, people. Let's go. Take back our health. Healthy mind, healthy bodies, eating right, exercising, all the things that we need to be doing so that we can be around for years to come and watch our children, our grandchildren, just be part of life, be part of their life, and not be sitting on the sideline. Like, we don't want to be sitting on the sideline while everybody else is out running the race. So, have a blessed day. And tomorrow we will be back in the gym for day 4. So, day 3, here we go.